Let us solve the WASSCE 2024 Core Mathematics Paper 1 questions. Remember to share this video to support this channel. The sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 1260 degrees. Find the number of sides. So the number of sides will be 9. A building is 12 meters high. A football on the ground floor is 30 meters away from the foot of the building. Find correct to the nearest degree the angle of depression of the ball from the top of the building. So the angle of depression will be 22 degrees. The number is chosen at random from the set. What is the probability that it is a prime number? So the probability will be 5/18. Regina is 34 years old and her daughter is 5 years. In n years, Regina will be twice as old as her daughter. Find the value of n. So n will be 24. If p negative 78 is reflected in the line x minus 2 equals 0, find the coordinates of the image of p. So the coordinates of the image of p will be 11, 8. If the variable p is inversely proportional to q squared and p equals 2.25 when q equals 6, find p when q equals 3. So the answer will be p equal 9.0. Make x the subject of the relation y equals square root of px over r minus r squared x. Squaring both sides and multiplying through by r and factoring, dividing through by p minus r cubed, we obtain x to be ry squared over p minus r cubed. 7 men completed certain work scheduled in 6 days. How long will it take 2 of the men to complete the same work schedule if they work at the same rate? If more, less is going to divide. So that will give us 21 days. If cos y is negative and sin y is negative, in which quadrant would y lie? So y will lie in the third quadrant. In that quadrant, both sin y and cos y are negative. The volume of a cone is 264 centimeter cube. If the base radius is 6 centimeters, find the height. Take pi to be 22/7. So we know the volume of cone formula. We substitute and solve for h to get 7 centimeters. Find the value of x for which 2x minus 1 over x squared plus 2x plus 1 is not defined. So we equate the denominator to 0 to find the value of x for which the expression is not defined. And that will be x equal -1, repeated roots. The range of a sample of 10 numbers is 5 and the largest value is 50. What is the least value? Remember, range is maximum value minus the minimum value. And that will give us 45. The mean of 10 numbers is 16. When another number k is added, the mean becomes 18. Find the value of k. So we find the first sum to be 160. When k is added, the new sum. So we substitute the previous sum 160. And then we get k to be equal to 38. The probabilities that John and James pass an examination are 3/4 and 3/5 respectively. Find the probability that both will fail. So probability that both will fail means John fails and James also fails. And that is going to give us 1/10. The diagonals of a rhombus are 12 centimeters and 16 centimeters. Find the perimeter. So the perimeter is going to be 40 centimeters. In a diagram, PQR is a circle with center O and angle OQR is 42 degrees. Find the value of angle QPR. So the Hebrew values are not part of the question, but they will help us to find angle QPR. And that is going to give us 48 degrees. Solve x into bracket 3x plus 4 bracket close equal 4. This is a quadratic equation. We expand and then we factor to obtain x equal 2/3 or -2. If P is a set with element -2, 0, 2, 4, 6, and Q is a set with element -3, -1, 0, 2, 3, 5, find a set P intersection Q. So P intersection Q are elements in both P and Q, which is 0, 2. An office equipment depreciates at 15% per annum. If the cost is 1,200 Ghana cedis when new, find the value after 3 years. So the depreciation will be 736.95. That will be the value after 3 years. Solve x minus 2/4 minus 2x minus 4/3 equal 5/6. Linear equation. So the LCM is 12 multiplied through by 12 and expand. Then you group like terms and simplify to get x to be equal to 0. Calculate the value of t in the diagram. So we introduce another parallel line and divide the angle into A and B. We find the value of A and B. Then we add them to find the value of t, which is 75 degrees. Given that 6 times 7 is equal to y modulo 8, find the value of y. So y will be equal to 6 times 7 is 42. and 42 modulo 8 is 2. Therefore, y will be equal to 2. Express 0.0063075 correct to three significant figures. To three significant figures, we start counting from 6, that is the first non-zero number, then 3, so 1, 2, the third one is on a 0, we round up, and that will give us 0.00631. Given the statement P and Q, the statement P, big V, Q, or P or Q is false only if so looking at the table, the truth table, you realize that P big V Q is false only if P is true and Q is true. The table describes the relation y equal mx plus c, where m and c are constants. Use the information to answer questions 25 and 26. What is the gradient of the equation of the line? The gradient is 1 over 2. So the equation will be 2y equal x plus 2. The second term of a geometric progression, GP, is 9. If the fourth term is 81, find a common ratio. So by simplifying, the common ratio will be plus or negative, positive or negative 3. Now we have diagram triangle PQR is similar to triangle PWY. Line segment WY is parallel to line segment QR. The length of line segment QR is 15 centimeters, and the length of line segment WY is 6 centimeters, and the length of line segment WP is 4 centimeters. Find the length of line segment WQ. So using similarity, we obtain WQ to be equal to 6 centimeters. A cylindrical container closed at both ends has a radius of 3 centimeters and height 4 centimeters. What is the total surface area of the container? Take pi equal 22 over 7. So a cylinder closed at both ends, 2 pi r times into bracket r plus h, bracket close. We fix in the values and simplify to obtain 132.0 centimeters squared. The diameter of a bicycle wheel is 21 centimeters. If the wheel makes 8 complete revolutions, what will be the total distance covered by the wheel? Take pi equal 22 over 7. So 8 complete revolution will be 8 times the circumference, which is pi diameter, and that will give us 8 times 22 times 3, which is 528 centimeters. Find the value of x in the diagram. Remember the sum of exterior angles of of a polygon is 360. So when we fix in the angles and solve for x, it will be 28. The interior angles of a triangle are y plus 10 degrees, 2y minus 40 degrees, and 3y minus 90 degrees. Which of the following accurately describes the triangle? So after solving for y and then substituting, we get the angles of the triangle to be 60 degrees each. Hence, it is an equilateral triangle. Given that sine A is equal to 3 over 5 and A lies in the first quadrant, find the value of tan A minus cos A. We can illustrate it, the angle A in the right angle triangle, then solve for the missing side, which is 4. Then we find tan A and cos A from the triangle. When we subtract, we obtain negative 1 over 20. Simplify 3 log x plus log y minus 2 log z. So applying the laws of logarithm, we obtain log x cubed y over z squared. Simplify a exponent negative 1 over 4 times a exponent half all over a exponent negative half. Applying the laws of indices, the products and the quotient rule, we get a exponent 3 over 4. The area of a square parcel of land is 256 meters squared. A rectangular field of length 20 meters has the same perimeter as the parcel of land. Find the area of the field. So the length of the field will be 16 meters if the area is 256 meters squared. So the perimeter of the square will be 64 meters. We can now equate this to the perimeter of the rectangle, and that will give us the width to be 12. Hence the area of the rectangle will be 20 times 12, which is 240 meters squared. Mr. Aban invested $1,200 for 3 years at 5% interest per annum compound interest. Find the interest earned at the end of the 3 years. The amount will be 1,389.15. So the interest will be $189.15. In the diagram, line segment PR is tangent to the circle at Q. The center of the circle is O and angle QOS is 108 degrees. Use the information to answer questions 38 and 39. Find angle OSQ. OSQ. This angle and this angle should be equal. And when we add them, we should get 180. So each of them should be 36 degrees. So that when we add 36, 108, we will get 180 degrees. Find angle SQR. The tangent and the radius makes one right angle or 90 degrees. So this should be 54 degrees. So that the two must add up to 90. So this is 54 degrees. Find the value of x that satisfies the equation. 2 over 3 into x plus 5 is equal to 1 minus x minus 7 over 2. So we multiply through by 6. We expand and simplify group like terms. And that will give us x to be 1. A closed cuboid has length 12 centimeters, width 7 centimeters, and height 5 centimeters. Calculate the total surface area. The total surface area should be 358 centimeters squared. Mr. Amuzu sold his car through an agent who charged 9% commission on the selling price. If Amuzu received 236,600 Ghana cedis after the sale, find the selling price of the car. Because the agents charged 9%, Mr. Amuzu actually took 91%. So 91% of the selling price is 26600. So solving for the selling price gives us 260,000 Ghana cedis. The diagram shows a triangle MNP inscribed in a circle. Line segment MQ is a tangent to the circle at M. Find angle MPN. The angle here should be 73. Alternate angles in alternate segments are equal. Then when we add everything in the triangle, we should get 180. So angle MPN is 49 degrees. In an examination taken by 120 students, 90 passed mathematics, 40 passed science, and 5 failed both subjects. Use the information to answer questions 44 and 45. How many students passed science only? So we have the diagram like this. Science only. We solve for x. Science only will be 40 minus x, and that will be 25. Find the probability that a student selected at random pass only one subject. Only one subject is this and this. So we substitute x to get 100. Then probability will be 100 over 120, which is 5 over 6. In the diagram, line segment PR is a diameter of the circle PQRS with center O. Find the value of angle PQS. So the angle here will be 90 degrees. This and this are the same, so they must be 45 degrees each. So that the triangle will be 180 degrees. So this will be 45 degrees. We are to find, so question 47, we've seen that already, is repeated. Find the product of 124 by 7 and 23 by 7. So 3, 4, 12. 12 by 7 is 105. 105. So 1, 5. So 5 carry 1. 3, 2, 6 plus the carry 1. That will give us 7. 7 is in base 7 is 1, 0. So write the 0, carry 1. 3, 1, 3 plus the carry 1. That will give us 4. 4 base 7 is 4. 2, 4, 8 plus 2, 4, 8. 8 base 7 is 1, 1. So write 1, carry 1. 2, 2, 4 plus the carry 1. That will give us 5. Then 2, 1, 2. So we add, and that will give us 3, 2, 1, 5 base 7. 3, 2, 1, 5 base 7. Given that m is equal to 5, n is equal to 3, and r equal to, evaluate m squared minus n squared plus r squared all over m squared plus n squared minus r squared. So we substitute the values and simplify, and that will give us 2 over 3. Finally, question 50 is here. 3 boys of ages 2, 4, and 10 shared 32 oranges in the ratio of their ages. What was the least share? So the least share will be the share that corresponds to the least ratio, which is 4 oranges. If you like this video, share it. Even if you are not online, you downloaded it, you are watching it at this point, please come online and come and share the video. Thank you.